Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream, one and all. Do something that's very exciting for me. Today we're planning on opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs. But this is a return to booster box openings. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful one. I just have to, before we go into the whole thing of this, I'm afraid I don't have my big playlist of Yu-Gi-Oh! Soundtracks at the moment. Because with the update to the SD card, and currently what seems to be Spotify being a bit annoying, unfortunately the files of the games which I had downloaded previously, I don't seem to have access to at this moment. I will be working out how to do it for down the line, but for now, we're unfortunately going to have to chill out with our chillaxing playlist. Those that have been part of my Final Fantasy streams know exactly what's on there at this point. I haven't managed to add anything new to it. I'm just chilling to it and all that kind of stuff. I got to add to it, and I just end up chilling. Anyway, guys, let me roll over right now, shall we? I'm going to be off the camera for a sec. Hi, I'm over here. Hi. I'm just going to pull it over as we have a look what we've actually got ahead of us here. So our music player should be working everything right below me. There we go. How's everyone today? Are we all feeling really good? I am quite happy today. I'm just going to move the camera back a bit. The idea is that I want it to look at me while I'm actually here. Well, you can see everything going on here. It's actually looking at me here. Yeah, I want to make sure my posture is at its best while I do this. So here we go, guys. Right ahead of us, we have a booster box of Ancient Guardians with your Erasic, your Abyss, and your Do-Re-Mi chord. Now these two here, they got their names changed. The Do-Re-Mi chord are now known as the Sulphur chord, which I'm still going to call you Do-Re-Mi chord. And Abyss got like a weird name. Now you'll notice as well, we do have an extra pack here. We have 25 packs to open. And anyone that saw this morning saw that I did buy some Pokemon ahead of time. We actually got a Tapu Koko VMAX out of, or just a V out of it, as well as quite a few other nice little common cards. I've decided that I want to start building some Pokemon again. In fact, tomorrow, and likely on stream, I'll do a very quick opening of the new Gardevoir VMAX set. But until then, we have this to get through. So who's ready? Who's ready for this stuff? I'm not. First thing I need to do is we need to open these cases. Can someone explain to me why there's plastic in plastic? I absolutely hate plastic in plastic. I don't care what your excuse is. I hate it. Because it's just a waste. At least make it decompostable plastic or something like that. So we have some cases just for these cards to go in if we get something we need. Talking of which, I could technically get up the stuff I want to get, like I did last time with the Ghosts of the Past. However, pretty much what I want is every Do-Re-Mi card I can get. This is like when I opened the Genesis Impact that you see behind it, where I really wanted the twins. So let's try and wiggle our way into this, shall we? And then I did say I'll start opening on the hour, so I'm technically not wrong if I spend a minute to open this. So is anyone else here a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan at all? Is there any big things that you guys are wanting to see? Anything you're hoping for? Come on here. There we go. Give me a second. That new box smell. And of course, that comes with a new card smell. Before I open this up, we have I'm just going to put Sulphur chord. Ew, let's not. The Do-Re-Mi chord straight away. So we have 24 packs here. Look at these gorgeous things. Gorgeous designs on them. I think, though, we'll start with the Straggler, shall we? So let's push this back and let's start with the straggler. Okay. And we start very well with Mi Do Re Mi chord Elitia. Now yes, it says sulfur chord. I'm going to say Do Re Mi. And the other ones I'm going to call abhisses, okay? I don't care what your stance is. Osatic Megabillus. Venom Naga of Poisonous Snake. So these are all of this rare or higher, by the way. So I can lift these a bit closer as well. They're not going to thing where we are. Do Re Mi chord Dreamia. Perfect, that's 2 already. Wavering Eyes, which is kind of nice, right? Damage equals Reptile. And Abyss Water Lily. So already I have a friend that really wants the Abyss stuff. That's some already for them. But there's also, let's see which side is this going on. Actually, I don't need Wavering Eyes in there. Wavering Eyes is a possible. But these girls here immediately are getting sleeved. So I'll show you on these two why I really love these cards. 1, they are musical based. 2, if you look at the images, it's both a chibi and more of an adult form of them. I wish you guys could see it in the high quality look. There we go, there's the quality look. So they look really adorable, honestly, and I love them. So I'll keep these maybe a bit separated over here. Just Abyss, Venomaga thing, and then just generic. I'll just put onto my computer map for now. Right, first pack of the box. Again, we have a sulfur chord pack. So will we get lucky more than once? It's also nice that sulfur chords, I will put it there so you guys can see they're there. You know, they're not all ultra rares. They are rares. Starting off, Magistar Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer. Snake Rain. This one is good. Yeah, Abyss. Abyss Origin. Dino Wrestler Prankatops. A good little hand trap in the game, especially if you're going second. Mi Do Re Mi chord. I'm going to keep saying almost sulfur, and I'm going to put it. We've got another one of her. Ayers Rock Sunrise. And another Water Lily, which is really nice. So let's get my cases. We've now got 2 of her, which is perfect. I've got a friend that will also like any kind of extras I get. So, why do I want to run Do Re Mi chord, by the way? Mainly because I've never run a Pendulum deck, but I've really wanted to since I've watched Arc 5. The one deck I did pick up from Arc 5 is Melodious Divas. Now, that is a fusion deck. So I've never run a Pendulum deck, and this is my first opportunity using a theme that I enjoy. So, first of this one, our second pack of the box. Dino Wrestler Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer. Oh no, sorry, Dinosaur Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer. So it's another Draco Slayer card right there. Damage Reptile. Another Venomenon. Sulfur Chord Slayer, Do Re Mi chord scale. Ignite Reload. Osatic Quint Charge. And Do Re Mi chord Harmonia. Hey, Harmonia. That is a really key card. I got 2 there from their set, which is lovely. I'm just going to go on my generic cards and just quickly. I don't want these guys like spilling everywhere. So we've got 2 more to sleeve up right now. Now, I don't expect to get every single card in this. There's probably going to be 1 or 2 that I'm missing. And one that I know for sure I'll be missing at this will be the Do Re Mi chord Link monster. Mainly because it's not actually out in this set. It's actually coming out in a few sets' time. And naturally, I will be going for that one as well. Next up, we'll go for the Aerostatic opening. Now, what would be nice is if we perhaps pull the collector's rare. There's a few collector's rares in this that I will have to look out for. But I'm not going to have my hopes up. I got the collector's rare version of Pot of Extravagance, and I think that's as far as it's going to go. There's a card I haven't seen in a while. Viper's Rebirth, Rise of Snake Deity, Asatic Megatonus, Abyss Carling, Damage Reptile, Draco Slayer, and Nunu, the Abyss Remnant. Well, on the bright side, I'm going to have a lot to trade to some friends, which will be absolutely lovely, because I know they'll likely have one or two bits that I'll need at the end of this. I've just realised as well, if you look in the corner of hers, there's her mini. Her mini's literally on her wings. That's absolutely adorable. I love it. Oh, gosh. Give me a second. Fresh card smell. I didn't do it with the first pack and I should have. So there is our third copy of Elitzia. Perfect. Vlogos of the Abyss. Master Paladin again. Venonama, Abyss, Dino Wrestlers, and Sulfur Chord Elegance, aka Do Re Mi Chord Elegance. I'm going to say that every time I say Sulfur Chord. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are going to see that. I'm going to be like, Beans, what the fuck? That's all I can think when I make that voice. So I think that is at least one of every spell card that the Do Re Mi Chord have. It's also nice that we now start with one playset. It means any more of her we get can now be traded as well. Okay. Next up. Do you guys like, by the way, how elegantly I open these? I always make sure to never damage the cases, because you never know, you might want to keep them. Osatic Quint Charge. Offerings to the Snake Deity. Oh, wait a minute. Snake Deity. Snake Rain. One more Draco Slayer. One Trade-In. That's a really good one. The Ignista Prominence. The Blasting Draco Slayer. And a third Water Lily. So that one wasn't such a good pack. For me, anyway. For my friends, oh my goodness. Look at the pile already for my friends. This is after only a few packs. They're in for a treat, aren't they? Okay. Next up, Do Re Mi Chord Musica. Rise of the Snake Deity. Viper's Rebirth. Luster Pendulum, the Draco Slayer. Again with this guy. Asatic Megatonus. And Asatic Micatonus. So we got one more good one there from my guys. What's this actually do? Activate one of these effects based on the pendulum scales you have. Odd, special summon one with an odd pendulum scale. Even, summon one with even and odd. Target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. That is powerful because Sulfur Chords are all about having one of both on either side. Sorry, Do Re Mi Chords. Screw you, TCG Konami. I would like to see some of the other Do Re Mi Chords, but I'm guessing they might be the higher rarity ones. Oh, talk of the devil. We have another Dreamia. The Wavering Eyes. One more scale. Pot of Riches. Asatic Megapolar. Luster Pendulum. And Naya. Before we move on, do the obvious. And these guys are getting sleeved, naturally. None of these cards are getting damaged on my my watch. I feel like I'm doing this way too fast. Right. Another Abyss pack. Let me have a look at this one quickly. I've got to be careful because it's one of these that is a collector's rare, so I've got to be careful of this border being possibly shiny. Wait a minute. I thought... No. No, I'm pretty sure it's not a collector's. I think it's of the guy on the front that's a collector's. So for the Ignista card, Ignite, Damage Reptile, Light Serpent, King of Feral Imps, another Trade-In, Evil Dragon Atena, and Fadorimicord Foncia. You know what? I said I wanted to see some more of them. There they are. There they are, everyone. And ain't she beautiful? Let's get a close look at this one. So the camera can focus on it. Ain't that beautiful? Look at her. With a little friend with the accordion. Little rascal there with the accordion. Next up is another Ecstatic pack. Honestly, I could just probably hammer these all open in one go. But where's the fun? Hey! Skullmeister, a brilliant hand trap to have. Another Boundless Abyss. Ecstatic Megapolar. Oh, I saw something shiny at the back. Offering to the Snake Deity. Hollow. Pot of Riches. And... Gracia! We didn't just get one, guys. We got another one. So she's there with her little friend playing the a trumpet or a horn. I like the pose of her. I love her design. I love the lilac. The light blue or lilac. Absolutely love it. Next up. So I'm getting nervous that I'm doing this way too quick. Hello, Astatha. Welcome on in. We're currently opening. I think we're about halfway already through these. We've got a good amount already, guys. You can see it to the right side. This is all the stuff that I wanted. On this side, it's the stuff my friend wants. So in fact, let's move that a bit so you guys can see that a little better. So, Light Serpent, Ecstatic Mega Bliss, another Trade-In, Dreamia. So there's one we need. Ignista Prominence, the Draco Slayer. Damage Reptile, and La Doremicord Angelia. And this one's wearing a little kimono with her little horn. Absolutely, I like that we've come across so many of these. We just got two big ones there. Now I don't know actually which of these, if I have Dreamia now as a set, but just in case, we are going to sleeve her anyway. Naturally, look after your cards from the get-go. You never know, they might cost you something in the future. Give me 1 second to stretch. Problem is what I'm looking at, guys, I've said it once or twice before, is I'll be moving soon, actually. We will be moving house. Now, I will be looking at getting this better set up on a desk for better posture. At the moment, my posture's kind of terrible doing these things. But, hey, I have a lot of fun doing them. And when I can also then bring out this stuff, it makes it well worth it for me. Next pack. Let's go. Bring me some more. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, ti, la. We start off with Abyss Calling. A Pot of Riches. One of the Doremi chords. So we know we've got her as a play set. Another Snake Rain. Ura. Howling and Asatic Big Dipper. So Mech Frost is the idea of the Asatics. So I will better sort this stuff all out afterwards as well. How much do we have? We've got at least like 10 left. So we're doing really good on time, honestly. Oh, that's the first broken pack of the stream. That's why it took this long. But does that mean it's good luck? Straight away, yes! With Venomanaga, the deity of poisonous snakes. Rise of the Snake Deity. Another Skullmeister. A Sulphur Cord Scale. A Viper's Rebirth. King of Feral Imps. And a Remnant. So I'm sad at the moment that we haven't come across the main card for the Doremi Cord, but I'm guessing that might end up being the short print, as they can't just give us absolutely everything in this set. Now, they can't just give us everything. That would be absurd. In fact, you know what? Because it is a card that I do want, we are naturally sleeving this thing. Place that or not, we're looking after them. You play respect your cards will respect you. Next up, let's move these out of the way. What we'll also do is we'll sit here and we'll do a little bit of sorting after stream as well. Starting up with a Wavering Eyes. Origin. Sulphur Cord Formal. So the worst ones to get is the Asatics for me. Evil Dragon Atia. Trade in and talk about it, and there they are with Meek Polar. How unfortunate. It's rather unfortunate the amount of Asatic I've pulled here. Especially the rare ones. I'm going to have to buy another box. No, I'm not going to buy another box of these. Because at the end of the month, there's going to be another box I'm going to be buying. The next set along. The next 3 sets in Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to buy a box of, you see. So I need to be cautious of that. Next up, Asatic Megabus. Musica. One more Mass Magista Paladin. One Boundless. One Rock Sunrise, a Formal, and another Remnant. I think we've got at least near a playset of a lot of these, which is really nice. But we are missing some of the ultra rare stuff, which is a pain. That stuff's gonna not be expensive, but I can see it being rather costly at this time. Sliding up, next pack, Magista, one Musica. Is that a Musica misprint? I have a Musica misprint! That's a misprint! Oh my goodness! Just above, you can see that little mark. That's fresh out the pack. That's probably going to be nothing worth. It looks like a pen mark. That's fresh out the pack. Okay. Pancatrops, Feral Imps, Quint Charge, and a Elegance. Oh my god, I need to get that sleeved ASAP. That is a misprint. It's a very small misprint, so it's not going to cost me a ton, but... That's not going to cost me a lot, but... Right, how many do we have left here? Let's move the box out of the way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 more packs. Hello, Tempest. I'm still pulling at the moment. We've got 9. we've just pulled this misprint. Misprinted in the way that it's got a little bit of on the card that's not supposed to be there. That is not drawn by me by pen. There's now video proof of me getting that fresh out of the pack. So that is proven as a misprint or a factory defect, which is rather interesting. At the moment, we're making little piles at the side here for the new Abyss, Venom, and Static stuff. And of course, the Do-Re-Mi chord stuff. So we have 8 packs left after this. Let's try and get our key card here. Our Do-Re-Mi chord. Starting up there. Offerings to the Snake Deity. Venom Naga. Ignite. Viper's Rebirth. Soul chord, Do-Re-Mi chord formal, Abyss Calling, and an unfortunate erratic McPolar. Oh, I wish it would make me hundreds, but I think some people will accuse me of writing on it with pen. It's definitely not going to be a big, like, moneymaker card, that one, but hey, I'll take what I can get. The Snake deck has all the support it needs. Oh, the Venomous Snake decks, no. But the new one, yes. Ignis to Prominence. Majesector. More Snake Rain. Never wanted this one for him. Pankatrops. A Mystificord Alicia. And T. Do-Re-Mi chord Beautia. So we finally got another one in the Ultras. A lot of this deck seems to be Ultras, which is the worry. But at least it's not like those Evil Twins, where they are all Ultras. You know, I'm pretty sure I've pulled now a set. Main ones. We'll obviously have a look in a bit about this kind of stuff. And what I'll do is I'll also be sorting out, like, the cards themselves, so that we can get an idea of what's what. Make sure I haven't mixed up any of the piles. So there's now 7 left, 5 left. Does anyone be keeping count? Because I haven't. Actually, I want to read this one. Target 1 beast monster in your graveyard. Special summon the target. And if you do, all face up your opponent controls. Lose 100 for each beast, plant, and winged beast you control in your grave. At the end of the turn, you can only... until the end of the turn, you can only activate one of this card per turn. 1 more power. Damage Reptile. 1 more, King of Poisonous Snakes. Sulfur-Mi chord Scale. Ignite Reload. And Ursatic Slider. Ursatic Slider, what am I doing? Ordering a sandwich? Oh, don't worry about the Bakugan stuff. I've been collecting for years, my dude. I've been collecting since the original series. I used to play the online game that they had out before Redakai destroyed that one. Okay. Asadic Quint Charge. Viper's Rebirth. Rise of Snake Deity. Asadic Megatus. Abyss Calling. Damage Reptile. And a last Sulfur Chord. Angela. We've got another Angel, guys. So we got 2 of her now. So we are very close to at least a playset of her, which is really nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, guys. I think it's time we got rid of some of these ones. Get rid of the rest of the Asatic stuff. Starting off weak with the Power. Do-Re-Mi chord Dreamia. Wavering Eyes. Another Scale. Pot of Riches. Psychic Megapolar, and our rare is another Gracia. So I've got, I think, almost 2 of all of these now, which is really good because that means I only have to buy 1. The only one I don't have is that cover card. her. This one on the cover here. Which makes me feel a little upset. Then again, I didn't pull any of the evil twins until I was... These girls. I didn't pull any of them until I wasn't recording. I would say, looking at this amount, I've got quite lucky. A really good one called Dirge of the Lost Dragon. If opponent uses a monster effect, it halves their opponent's life points. That does sound good, but I think that could probably be easily countered nowadays. There's a lot of cards that will negate that kind of effect. Next up, leaving us with 3 more guys. Starting off weekly with a static Megatonus, one Sunrise, Megapolar, Lost a Pendulum, Wavering Eyes, and another Elegance. You know, I'm not honestly complaining about all the Do-Re-Mi chord stuff. As I say, I know what it says. It's Do-Re-Mi chord. The English translation can suck me. It can suck my Slife of the Sky Dragon. Don't worry, you have a good afternoon, Tempest. We've got 3 packs left. We're going to start with Abyss. I really hope to at least pull one of her. I just want one of her. Please. Please. I beg of you. One Ignista. Wavering Eyes. Skullmeister. Rise of Snake Deity. Lost a Pendulum. Feral Imps. And Water Lily. Guys, I'm going to need y'all to start praying for me. Because we need to get this. We need this. We got 2 packs left. Starting off, Evil Dragon Atena, 1 Dreamia, 1 Boundless, Mega Bliss, Snake Rain, Jar of Riches, and Cutia, which is one of the ones I don't believe we pulled. Where's her small girl self? Oh my god! The small she's carrying the small stuff like in her lap. Oh, that is what it says. It's Cutia. That is adorable. I love it. And then we have our last pack. Even if we didn't get one of the cards, I don't think I can complain. I really don't think I can. The amount I pulled here, I think it'd be very selfish for me to complain. Okay. Offerings to the Snake Deity. Hollow. One more of her. Origin. Pancatrops. Reload. And Megatonus. What a weak way to end it, unfortunately. Oh well. Let's see what we've actually got all in terms of things here. Let's try and maybe sort out some of this. So give me 1 second just to move everything. We've got a lot of sets here. I'm going to keep one of each of these, because I like to keep one of every packs that I get. Got a lot. I'm going to keep the box as well, because collectors. Let's have a little look-see. Big numbers we've got here. Also, I don't know if anyone has noticed yet, but this is my brand new playmat. You might recognize her from that hit Final Fantasy game. That's right, it's Tifa. So we'll start where it matters, with the Do-Re-Mi chord stuff. Okay, so Dreamia, Cutia, Elegance, 2. Scale. 2 scale. It's hard to put them in places where you guys can see them. Not gonna lie. That's 3 formals. 3 scales. Make sure they go the same way. 3 of her. Gracia. Oh, now I recognize Fancia. She's also a big part of the engine. That's an extra 1 of her. Extra scale. 3 Musica. 3 of her. 3 Elegance. Harmonia is a needed card, and I only seem to have got 1 of them, which is unfortunate. Then we've got 1 of these, 2 of these, and 1 of everything else. That's honestly not bad, I would say. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards here that are then tradable to some friends that want some sulfur chord stuff. Which is lovely. I like that. I like that that's all good. Right. So next thing I need to check is the up his stuff. What I like to do is I like to order these best I can. I am very sorry that you guys can't see a lot of what's going on with this stuff. If I stand like this though, it makes it quite difficult as well. Two, two of you. That's 3 of you. 2, 3 Snake Rain, because everyone wants Snake Rain, apparently. 3 Calling. Ouch, to show the God of War playmat, and then it was, oh god, that much for a God of War playmat. Yikes, friend, yikes! I would not pay that much for it, honestly. I'm guessing it's like, oh, it's a limited edition, you get it from actually playing in a tournament. Which is normally the excuse they use for giant playmats. 3 of you. 1 extra Snake Rain. Remnant. Water Lily. Extra Snake Rain. 3 of you. Extra. 2 of you. Extra. 3 of you. Extra 1 of you. So I've got a good amount here of stuff to trade with my friend that wants these things. So I'll have to send him that. Then I think my other friend wants to look at these, so I will keep these aside for him. I've got 2 friends that are very interested in a lot of the archetypes in this set. Which is great. Honestly, it's honestly great. Okay. Next up, the Asadics. These don't matter as per much because nobody wants to play these in my friend group. But I will put these all together so that when people want to look for my cards, they can say, hey, do you have any of this kind of card? And I can say, yeah, right here. Apparently I got a lot of bowmen with this set. And because these are all beyond common rarity, they actually go in a special box. It was a Mega God of War, there's another, a shiny one that's like 30. That might be worth it. Have you had some thought, Lucina, by the way, about possibly getting the Pokemon TCG online? As I will happily battle you there. In fact, as I said, tomorrow night, using this layout, I'll be opening up the VMAX God of War and seeing what's in that in terms of a deck, giving my opinions on what I think about it. Although, obviously, I've got nowhere to speak because I'm not a big Pokemon player yet. But then on Sunday, we'll be going on to the TCG online and using that. and having a go at the deck and seeing what we can do with it. Granted, I've heard really you don't use a lot in it because VMAX are kind of like your GXs. You kind of just do whatever with them. So we'll look at this set here as well. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock the camera, guys. I'm just having a look with the stuff that I've got here in this. This is the bulk of stuff. They're just non-archetype stuff. So, just going to be quickly working this stuff out. See which one we actually got a lot of. I think we got a ton of Wandering Eyes. And we got a lot of the Rock as well. Yeah, look at this, already 4 of them. Wandering Eyes is such a weird little artwork, if you guys can see it. The guy's going crazy with his little sister hanging on to him. It's a really weird artwork, although the story behind it makes complete sense. So I think I wanted some friends that wanted the Draco Slayer stuff. So what I can do this way, you see, is I can say to my friend, what were you looking for? Oh, this stuff specifically? Well, I have this, 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 and this. And it just makes it a lot easier to kind of stack them out like this. Granted, I'm doing it with a camera between my arms, so it's not as easy as it sounds. But I'm also foolish. Oh look, one of the Osatics. It's just God of War things for you, isn't it, Lucina, really? And I mean that in a good way. Star Dragon, Wavering Eyes, Feral Imps, Rebirth, Meister, Pop, Meister, Trade-In, Serpent, stuff to the side. These guys are down here. Trade-Ins at the top. I know some people that want free trade-in, so honestly, to have free of that is really nice. Probably get it at some point, only for God of War. Yeah, let's say it's all God of War with you, in the nicest way possible of saying it. See, I went from God of War to Team Hatrine when I saw it, because Hatrine just caught my attention. It was like, oh, this thing's cute, and it tears people to shreds if it vibes. Hell yeah. Kill me, Pokemon. Do it. You won't. And then I got ripped up. Did I show you my... I think you did show me your playmat collection, actually. If I remember correctly. So I'm going to pull this back a bit, just so you guys can see kind of like the set across the desk. A little bit behind the camera there. So we pulled up quite a few good stuff, I would say. Let's get the Draco Slayer bits together. Then the Exceeds. And you're a Draco Slayer. This should hopefully allow for people to, like, say, I want to look through this stuff. You know? Well, I mean, for my birthday, I got God of War keychain, and obviously Masters released it. Yeah, Masters released good old Diantha. After years of her being in Masters jail, apparently. Alright, and so that does it for today, unfortunately. And sad news, that's all. Big sad. But I'll keep these probably in the box for now, and then if someone wants to come and see them, put them into like a case or something. So give me one moment just to go back to my box, just on my desk. Alright, in my wardrobe now, sorry. Because I don't actually have any space to put those, which is annoying. I say I did do the poll this morning, 2 packs, and we did end up with a Tapu Koko V, which is my first pack back in over 5 years, so I'm really happy about how that went. And then on the Sulphur Cord set, we got a good amount of Sulphur. I keep calling it Sulphur Cord. I've got used to it in a way, like, I'm not gonna lie, because Sol is just another thing on the musical scales of do re mi fa sol, which I don't mind. I say it's a shame we didn't get the key card, but we got a good number of the rest of them. And I'm looking forward to possibly learning to play the pendulum set. I need to have a look at my deck and see what works with this and what doesn't. And then I need to also obviously message my friends about this stuff, all these bits here and whatnot. And if anyone's wondering, by the way, because I always like pointing this out, one of these is going to be red and orange. One of these is going to be purple and green. One of these is going to be white and blue. I wonder what animes inspired that. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got time for today, unfortunately, with the video. Thank you all for popping by. Thank you, Stafford. Thank you, Tempest. Thank you, Lucina, for all being active in the chat. Thank you to anyone who has popped by and lurked. I'll see you guys tomorrow, either early or after 7 PM BST for the God of War box opening. And maybe I'll buy another pack. I don't know. I don't want to spend all my money right now. But I've spent, I've got money to spend, but I don't want to spend it all straight on payday. Anyway, guys, thank you for popping by. I'll see you around the corner streets. And I'm signing off.